I'm seeing a revolution. No one can stop revolution. This is the one we are seeing in other nations all over the world. It will move from one country to another. It has started already. The next country, you don't know. Hallelujah. I gave a message last week, and I was talking in parable. So if you actually take your time to listen to that message last Sunday, you will realize that I just talked. Today I'm here with a copy of the message which I'm going to deliver for the whole world. So what is to come, that is prophetic word. I will look at the paper and I will read for you the way I saw it in the vision. And when I'm reading it, look at the content. Thank you. Go on your internet and type TB Joshua. Take your time to read about my track record when it comes to prophecy. I want to read this one again. This one is a serious one. So write it in the paper and follow it up. Tell your president all over the world. I'm talking to the whole world. Message is here. Carry your youth along. That is the title. Carry your what? Carry your youth along. Carry your youth along. When we say youth, you know people they call youth. Do you know I'm youth? Because I declare my age, have you? I'm youth. Carry us along, including me. And stop using us as talk. You talk of 50 down to 2019. Hardly you see any government, most especially in Africa, you see at that 50 year to 90 year in an important position. If you see youth, 19 year, 20 year, 40 year, as a chairman of the company, is either he inherited that company from his father or parent. So God showed me this vision, not sitting down writing an article. This is not press conference. This is a vision I saw. Carry your youth along. I'm seeing a revolution. When I say revolution, I mean every revolution starts by protest. When it starts by protest, at that protest, the power can stop them. They have the ability to stop them. But when it becomes revolution, no one can stop revolution. Revolution means everyone is ready to go for it. This is the one we are seeing in other nations all over. I repeat again. I'm seeing what? A revolution. I'm seeing people taken to the streets. At the beginning of that protest, instead of revolution, I said protest is a parable. Yeah, because when it started, you think it's a protest. But at the end of the day, you realize that this is a revolution. You can stop protest, but you cannot stop revolution. Tell your neighbor, you can stop protest, but revolution you cannot stop. You know, every revolution starts by protest. If I'm talking, let us see your hand. It will come, people carry placard. Hey, 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 hey. You say, this is protest. You carry police, you carry everything, you stop them. But when it becomes revolution, everybody are ready to die. So you can't stop it. At the beginning of that protest, I call it beginning because at the beginning of every revolution, it looked like protest. It might be stopped at the beginning. Eventually, it will become so big that it cannot be stopped. This I see happen. All over the world, it will move from one country to another. God has given us the way out. Listen to the way out. The way out, are you there? Job creation. for the youth and the creation of a new social value system. I will explain. Not job creation, but a creation of a new social value system. This is because 90% of youth believe that it is by becoming political thugs that they could be successful. It by become what? Political thugs. They can be successful. Especially, you see PhD, even a professor today, they become thug to the political leaders. Professor, because they have no job. You can send a professor to do anything for you for money because he has nothing to do. Take note. Because those in the political office do not want to retire in politics and become statesman. You know the reason why the youth turn to thugs? People in power in political offices, they are not ready to retire. And retire and become statesman. Nobody is ready. And the youth, they are jobless. They are supposed to be included in the system. Because when the people up there are not retired, there is no offices for youth, new people, new intake. No matter the education the youth have, whether PhD or professor, youth, they feel they have no place in politics and there is no job to keep them busy. There must be a new orientation. There must be a new what? Orientation. In politics, the youth should be considered for important position, such as assistant to elders. I'm taking it again. In politics, the youth, the way out, should be considered for important positions such as assistant to the elders. While the elders are ministers, the youth should be junior ministers. While the elders are ministers, the youth should be what? Junior ministers. This little example of being junior minister can change the situation of things. Tell your president, tell your leaders, tell your prime minister all over the world, revolution is coming. In every department of government or politics, the youth should be junior assistant to the leaders, to the head of such departments. The youth should be what? Should be junior assistant to the heads of such departments, whatever department. Either chairman of a company or director or administrator, that must be junior administrator. Chairman of the company, that must be junior chairman. Head of processor, that must be junior processor. Just name municipal, that must be junior municipal. A good example, the chairman of political party of your country could be an elder, while youth should be the junior chairman. The chairman of your political party could be an elder, while a youth should be the junior chairman under him as the second in command. When we say youth, you know what we mean. Among youth, you see professor among them, PhD among them, master degree among them. There is no area of life you cannot find in youth. We talk of 40 to 50 years to 20 years. Even you see 20 years old, a professor. In all appointment into department of politics or administration, youth should be considered as well second in command. By doing this, we are training them to take over tomorrow. This is because they are leaders tomorrow. This is a message to the whole world, and not only to your country. This is because revolution is a weapon of change that is coming. Revolution is a weapon of change that is coming. This is a vision. I'm not preach and I'm not teach. This is what I saw. Look at my track record. What I've been saying right from the beginning of this ministry. This is the vision I saw. Revolution is coming when people will take to the street, because life has no value anymore to the people. Out there, it has started somewhere. I said it 5 years ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Is in the video and the record. Any nation that will start it now will avert the coming revolution. Every offices, every department, every administration, just mention assistant, minister of this, assistant youth, chairman of this, assistant youth, this, that, all over the world. In every area, you will see the whole thing will come. And they let them know that these people are appointed to appeal to the youth. Carry your youth along in your politics and administration, especially in ruling your country. Tell your neighbor, carry your youth along in your politics, administration, especially in ruling your country. I have said it, none of this will go without being fulfilled. I have said it, none of this will go without being what? Read about me and my track record. This is the voice of God. I realized my message right from the beginning of my ministry were never believed until they came to pass. I want you to believe this before it comes to pass, because it will be disastrous. Look at what has happened in our neighboring country, good example, Egypt. Because of the first revolution that happened there, that's the challenge they are facing now. When we carry the youth along, whenever there is a revolt or situation, they will be available to readily speak to their colleagues. Because people that are going for revolution or protest, 90% of them are youth. And they would like to hear the voice of their colleague better than anybody talking to them. If the junior minister come out or junior chairman come out to talk to the protester, and they know it's a junior chairman, is there to represent them, they will listen to him better than anyone. The youth want to see themselves represented in every area of life. That is the answer to the problem coming. God bless your nation. God bless the whole world. Peace be unto your nation. Those who cry peace, hey, there is peace to you, prophesying nothing but smooth things. What you want to hear. Tell your neighbor, smoothing me what you want to hear. They will come to you as ministers, but what you want to hear, they will tell you. And what you want to hear is all is well, whereas nothing is well. Everything is all right, sir. You are trying. Everything is okay. I take it back again. Those who cry peace to you, victory be to you, all is well, unlimited favor, prophesying nothing but smooth things. As sure as God lives, I will tell you only what God says. As sure as God lives, I, TB Joshua, will tell you only what God says. If I'm hated, if I'm persecuted, intimidated because of my accurate prophetic utterances, blessed be to God who gives the prophecy. Finally, this is the words of wisdom. As truth was older than terror, so it will survive it. It got the start and it will get the race. The day will declare who is in the right and who is in the wrong, says the Lord. The day will declare who is in the right, who is saying the truth, who is saying the first. When God gives being to the word, that word becomes alive. When you say be healed and the person is not healed, it means God has not given being to the word. If you say, be delivered in Jesus' name, and the person is not delivered, it means God has not given being to the word. Being means life. What God says is final. God has all men's heart in his hand and turn them as he places to serve his purpose, contrary to their own first intention. God bless you. This is my message to you. The country, what I'm talking about, will start from, you don't know, but it has started already. The next country, you don't know. But you don't wait until that revolution comes to your country. This is the solution. Tell your neighbor, the revolution has started. The next country, I don't know. It has started. What has started cannot be stopped unless we appeal to God. So, every department, every ministry, administrative office, head, assistant head, youth. Head, assistant head, youth. Minister of this, junior minister, youth. Minister of labor, elders, junior one, youth. Chairman of your party, junior chairman, youth. All around, once that is done, you have given employment, job creation, you have started it. And with that, the job will start. In any nation that is ready to create job for the youth, is to change the authority over there. Minister of this, minister of finances, elders, junior minister of finance, youth. And let this youth know that we appoint you to represent your people out there. When job comes in any offices, you'll see every area will be balanced. The right job you can create now to appeal to the ominous sign that is coming is right. All political offices, administrative department, all over the world, even private company. You government, you have the right to talk to the private owner. Every offices, a manager is elders, junior manager to be youth. They will fight for their people out there because that spirit is in them. That is the best way to create job creation. God bless his word. I'm talking to your country. Tell your neighbor, I'm talking to your country. Let's rise up and pray that God should give our leaders and people in position a hearing heart. Carry your youth along. Prayer.
Prions effectivement afin que Dieu donne à nos leaders un cœur qui comprenne.
Abra sus labios y ore por sus líderes para que Dios les dé un corazón que escuche. Ore.
In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Well, that is a way out. Once this is done, you see sign. The sign is protest, but that protest will not turn to revolution. Imagine you see them addressing the war. What an encouragement to the youth. They have what it takes. They have that education you are talking about. When I say more educated, they are exposed to modern day technology. This is what I have seen. The coming Omnium sign is disastrous. I'm talking to the whole world.
Hello beloved, welcome back to our YouTube channel, and I believe you heard everything that Prophet TV Joshua has to say. And I think with my research, this video was something of 2013, but today you can see the reality on ground. That is what we call prophecy. You prophesy and all those things come to pass. He himself said that go to his history and learn about him. He gave a prophecy and none of them have ever come to pass. So he gave this one, sent strict warning to the people, and not to the people ordinarily, but the African leaders, and I wish they learn. Because he said a lot of things while trying to giving the prophecy. He said a lot. He sent straight message to our leaders. But before we continue with this video, I want you to help me do something. If you have not done that, make sure you subscribe to this channel, like the video, share to all social media platforms, and also make sure you turn on your post notification button so that whenever we drop any video, let you be the first person to be notified. Share this video to WhatsApp, TikTok, Instagram, X, Facebook, and any other social media platform that you know, so that people will have access to this information and know things that are happening are about to happen again in Africa. Yes, this prophecy, might be back in 2023, like I said, 2030, like I said, but the reality are happening on ground this time. Because, for example, in Africa, or let me just put it as in West Africa, how many countries are having military ruling over them? We have Burkina Faso, we have Mali, and we have Niger. But these people, for me, they are doing better than the democracy we have today. And all these things happened because the democracy and the leaders they have back then are worse. Look, I'm from Nigeria, but I will talk about my country. Look at what the people are facing at this critical moment. He said from the beginning that the politicians, what is expected of them to do is to carry the youth along. Very important. This prophecy is something of 2013. And truth be told, look at the government we have. I'm from Nigeria. You can check in your country. But for the case of Ghana, I love where the youth. I would love what they do. And I love what their president is doing. Look at those who are ministers in Ghana. Very young, energetic, who are ready to work for the country. Not like my country. There is no way you will see youth in position in Nigeria. The old people will continue fooling the youth, thinking that they are doing us good. Even if youth come out to contest, they will tell you that you don't have the experience. The only experience that our leaders in Africa and in Nigeria especially know how to, when they talk about experience, is corruption. If you don't have that experience of corruption, if you don't have that experience of mismanagement of government funds, then you don't have experience. That is what they always refer you to, that you are a youth, you don't have experience, and you think the country will go forward like that. The ministers, go and look at the list of ministers we have. You will know how many youths are you going to see there. How many of them are youths? They are just trying to, let me just, settle you. I will give you this one. To give you this one because during my election, this is what you did. This, and you expect the youth who are in the country to keep quiet and keep watching you people destroying their future. Nigeria is even, I think this message is particularly to Nigeria. Seriously, it's particularly to our country, Nigeria, because the message confined everything. He said, he gave the warning, please carry the youth along. And he said, I'm seeing a revolution coming. I mentioned some 3 countries in West Africa for you. And Nigeria is because we are so selfish. The youth don't know what they are doing. They are confused because we are being divided by tribe. We are being divided by religion. We are being divided by our selfish interests. So nobody can take action. But too much of everything is bad. One day, monkey go market, no will ever return. Nigerian government, carry the youth along. If the youth decide to act, we saw what happened during NSAS protests. The youth came out and said, this is what is happening. What was the action of the government at that time? They sent soldiers after them. They even arrest some of them and put them into prison. That is the kind of government, the kind of people we have as leaders, and you think we should continue supporting them? The same leaders, they will still go on borrowing money, destroying our future. Why Nigeria have all the natural resources to make the country better? Because they don't have youth. Like I remember during late President Bola Ahmed and President Buhari, he gave a minister of education to somebody who doesn't even know anything about education. And the person said it clearly that I don't even know anything about it. They just gave me the position. And you think the Nigeria, the government, things will get better? Please, like he said, carry the youth along. It will move from one country to another. He's referring to the revolution. You people heard it from the beginning. It will move from one country to another. We saw it happening already. And the way out, he mentions some things for us. Create job. In Nigeria, I don't think we have job. We thank God for social media. Even though for social media, they want to even restrict people on social media. This is the platform that employ the youth the most. And they are doing their best to make the country better. For me, the most hardworking youth in the world is Nigeria. But the politicians we have today spoiled everything. The politicians we have today don't even want the progress of the country. That is why before you know it, you see them run away from the country. Now they are telling you, create job. Because youth are not included in the politics and you think things will get better. He gave analysis, he explained everything to you and I to hear. And I wish our government learned from this. Revolution is coming. Revolution is coming. If somebody will be the president, let the youth be a vice president. If you give a minister, let a youth be a deputy minister. If you have a governor, let a youth be an old person who is the governor, let a youth be the deputy governor. But in Nigeria, the old people will continue to be in office because they don't want the young ones to know what they are doing. The corruption, and they are destroying the future. Revolution is coming. If you people are not careful, it will take you unaware and it will destroy a lot of things for you people. Please, African leaders, I don't know what is wrong with our mentality. I don't know why we behave the way we do, but let us do the needful and develop our continent. Please, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and turn on your post notification button so that whenever we drop a new video, you'll be the first person to be notified. African leaders, seriously, you people are not trying. You people are not trying. You people are destroying our future. You people don't want the development of the country, which is uncalled for, which is very bad. Please do the needful, and God will bless our continent, Africa. Bye for now, and I will see you soon.